Okay, folks. So we're connected. I'm just waiting. Here we go. Right. So we're live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We shouldn't have any issues now. Right, a couple of minutes to go till we go live. I'm just going to get the technical hitches over with, hopefully, anyway. So bear with me. Today, and my notifications off. Right. Hello, everyone. We've got 4 viewers on YouTube. 4 viewers on YouTube. Oh, we're live on Facebook now. Yeah, there we go. Live on Facebook. Make that larger. It goes down for now. Right, we'll get those up in a minute. Hello, everyone. Oof, just made that in time. So, welcome once again to the British Wildlife Tales live children's wildlife illustration workshop. It's quite a mouthful, isn't it? George is all ready to go. George, how you doing? Big supporter, our George. Loves the books. Thank you so much. For those of you who haven't joined before, have a look. We've got 10 of you on Facebook. Can I see your comments? I can see your comments. You never know, it might actually work this week. So, I'm just going to clean those glasses of mine so I can see properly. For those of you who haven't joined before, my name is Carl. My surname is Minot. You can call me Carl, and I am the author and the illustrator of the British Wildlife Tales set of wildlife books, children's books. Martha we have on Facebook. Louise we have on Facebook. How are you doing, guys? Are you okay? So yeah, my name is Carl. You can call me Carl. I'll be delighted to see you joining in the comments. If you can see a ring light in my glasses, that will go away when I get onto here anyway, because you won't see my face. So I'm sorry about that. It just gives me a bit of a better light. So today we've got a very, very, very special subject to illustrate. Now, some of you may have seen before in your parks, probably not in your gardens, out in farmland, you may have seen a lovely ghost-like bird floating around just before the sun goes down, just after. Lucian's here, Barbara's here. How are you all doing? Moses has the birds down the lane. Thank you so much, Matthew, for commenting there. That's lovely. We've got 18 of you on Facebook. We have 16 of you, 26 of you on YouTube. That's great. I mean, the numbers don't matter all that much, but I just want to make sure that we're not missing any of you out. So if you're watching, please give the post a share by clicking here, or here, or here, or here. There we go. I'm just trying to work out where it goes. Here, 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 or here. So if you wouldn't mind just clicking the share button, I really would appreciate it, because the more people we get on this this workshop, the better. It makes it happier for me, if I'm honest. But you guys will enjoy it too if there's more interaction in the comments. So I just need to move this out of the way. We've got, yay, so am I happy it works. I've turned off the office broadband and I'm using my mobile phone to transmit the signal. Get that, eh? So here's what we're going to do. we are going to draw this wonderful ghost-like owl that flies around farmland and parkland and meadows and hovers and pounces. It's a barn owl. That's what we're going to draw today. I'm going to teach you something a little bit about barn owls as we go along when we're drawing. But all we need to have today are your pencils. As always, we just need to have, I think what we'll do, we'll have oranges, we'll have yellows, we'll have greens, we'll have light brown this time, I think. Let's see if we can find a light brown or a creamy colour, something like that. If you haven't got a light brown, normal brown, creamy colour. It doesn't say what colour that is, but something like that. Something that's really, really good. It's really easy and it's really good fun. Anyway, that's Tigger. You'll meet him a bit later on because some of these pencils are a little bit blunt. So we're going to need a black as well. Who else have we got here? Oh my goodness. Lots of you on Facebook. So we've got Mum is on Facebook. Mum, let's hope we stay connected. And yay! We've got my sister. It's a family affair, isn't it? We've got Tilly and Amanda. We've got Mandy. Where are you all from? We've got Clara and her mummy. We've got Florence in Lincolnshire. No! We've frozen again. Okay, don't worry. We'll come back. We'll come back. We're still live on YouTube. Cancel that. Go live. Live video. We're going to go again. We're going to go with, it's failed again, hasn't it? What a terror. /2/221. Oh, now. Stream key. We need stream key. Copy it. We're connected. Right, we're back. We're back. We're back. I think we are. Anyway, we'll keep going. YouTube, you're still connected. Thank you very much for staying with us. And what we're going to do now is we're going to just put the lamps up. I'm going to bring you with me. Come with me. Okay. All right, we've got you back again. Fabulous. Here. Lower the right. Here we go. Okay, so here is the way to start your illustration. You're going to draw the bar now, like I said. We always seem to use the same shapes, and that's no coincidence. Mostly we use circles, don't we? So you can see all of how I've pushed very hard. You can probably see all that on the page here, can't you? That. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a nice large circle. There we go. Amelia and Thomas, thank you for joining me again. Kimberly Joe Prime from London School. Excellent, thanks for joining us. So here we go, we're going to draw a circle. Sorry about the little distraction there. So we're going to draw a circle. All you need to do is do a circle, similar sort of place on your page. Let's see if we can bring that up top. There we go. And then what we're going to do is another circle, but this one's going to be a little squishier. And we're not going to be able to see all of the circle. Okay. Something like that. So it's a squishier circle, and it's slightly hidden behind our main circle here. And now our bar has got a very strong beat, and it's built into the head, to the skull. Partly the oak glass. Fabulous. You can't hear what I'm saying. Or not really enough to hear. I've got sound on everyone else. Not audible here. Uh-oh. I want to make sure everyone can hear me. Very quiet. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me now. It just gets better. There's a new problem every week, isn't there? Can you hear me now? Hola, drawing folk. Hey, Marie. Thanks for joining me. Sorry I missed your live earlier on. So here we go. Here we've got our lovely, lovely squished circle beneath our big circle. And they have a lovely beak. So the beak we're going to draw is going to be a little triangle. It's going to poke out a little bit from the curve, look, from the front of this circle here. And then it's going to go in a curve, look. It's almost like a triangle, but a curve. Can you see that? And then we're going to draw another circle. Okay, quite a large circle, but right in the middle of our first circle. So we've got a triangle, but the triangle doesn't have a top to it. We're just going to leave that open. The sound is dropping in and out. Let's have a look and see what we can do. I wonder if that's any better. We're going to have to just press on with that. Today, Marie, we're drawing a barn owl. So inside this third circle that we've drawn, we're going to draw a fourth circle just inside the third circle. Here we go. Here we are. Here we are. And around the inside of our big circle here, starting about here, we're going to draw another circle. Okay, we're going to stop it here, but it's not going to go all the way around our barn owl. Now, if you look at a barn owl face on, it looks like it's got a heart. Okay, guys, so if you're struggling to hear me, I'm afraid I'm going to have to keep pushing through with this because I can't stop now. Because of that, to get to the settings, I need to, or perhaps I'll look at the. Yeah, looks good actually. Settings look good. I don't really know what's going on there. Anyway, we'll carry on. Hoot hoot sounded better now. Good, right, awesome. So here we go. We've got circle, smaller circle, V or triangle, smaller circle still, and a tiny circle. And that's all the circles we need for now. Because what we're going to do is we're going to draw a quarter circle starting around about here, and it's going to go all the way to here. Okay, so you can make that a fairly firm line because we're not going to rub that one out. It's going to come all the way along here, and then we're going to go down straight from the back of our barn owl. So we've got a quarter circle. Now we get our rubber and we rub out this line in here. Hopefully you can see the line I'm rubbing out. And then we're going to make this line a little firmer. Now a barn owl has got lovely, lovely soft feathers on its chest. Beautiful soft feathers, in fact. We're now going to rub out this line, the line that joins the head with the body. Okay? We don't need that anymore. And we're going to just go over this line that goes around the outside of the head. Do it sketchy. So sketchy is where we just brush our pencil along the line. And then we're going to do the same again here, but we're going to make this one slightly jaggedy. You see that? We'll colour this eye later. It's jet black. Okay. So, and then we're going to just draw a little wing with a straight line here. Sketchy again. And then we're going to go around. Hopefully you can see this. Yeah. We're going to go around, round, round, around. And this is the wing that's going to be on the other side of our owl. Did you see what I did there? I just added some faint lines coming off the bumps. Yeah. And that's just to indicate that there might be feathers on this wing. So there we have the basic shape of our barn owl. Now our barn owl has got incredibly strong legs. Specifically, Small Tom and Marion say hi. Oh, fabulous. Hey, Small Tom. Small Tom, for those of you who don't know, is a fox. He lives in Marion's garden. So say hi to Small Tom. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little curve here. Okay, just a little curve. And we're going to do another one. Just the other side of it. This is going to be one of our legs for our barn owl. I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and rub out this little line here. You can see what I've done. If ever you rub out the wrong line, you can always go over the wrong line. So first a curve there and then a curve there. And then we're going to do another curve just here. It starts on the bottom of the tummy. Okay? And then we're going to do a curve, curve, and a curve. And then we're going to do another curve. So we've got 3 curves on the front and a 4th curve on the back. And then we're going to make them into claws by putting another curve just underneath each one of them. Did you see what I did there? We've got a curve, and a curve. And then we put another small curve, another small curve, and another small curve. And then all we have to do is do another curve there and another curve there. And we've got our toes for our barn owl. Now the toes on a barn owl, you see what I'm doing is I'm making them sharp and points. The toes of the barn owl, or the claws, are called talons. Okay? And it's with these talons that they grab their prey. Now, does everybody know what prey is? Prey is a creature or animal that another animal eats. And our barn owl is a bird of prey. So what we're going to do is give our barn owl 3 more claws on the other talon, on the other foot. Same again, 3 curves with curves inside them. And that's all we need for now. And that's essentially the main shape of our barn owl finished. We'll just go around the outside. And so our barn owl needs claws to catch the prey that it eats. Now the prey that a barn owl might eat will be a mouse, or it will be a vole, or a shrew, or a frog, or a toad, or maybe a rat, or a very small rabbit. That's possible. A small bird, perhaps. They will catch all manner of small, typically vertebrates, but will eat insects as well. So they need strong claws to catch those items. Now, what they do is they eat the prey almost whole, unless it's very big, and they might tear a bit off. But they eat the prey almost whole. It goes into this large mouth, actually. It's a very large mouth with a very pointed beak. What we're going to do now is we're just going to soften this edge here with a wiggly line all the way around. And we're going to draw a post. So we draw a post by drawing curves at the end and curves and a curve underneath. It's kind of like an oval. And then we're going to go straight down. You've probably done one of these before with me. And then inside this post, we're going to draw more curvy lines. And they get ever so small. And then we just draw lines the other side as well. Very rough, very scruffy. We don't have to be neat. And then we draw straight lines going down. And every now and again, just draw an oval and make an oval outside of it and make the lines go around the oval. So a little oval, we'll draw one up here. Oval, oval, oval. A line that goes around the oval, a line that goes around the oval, and then the same on the other side. And can you see that starts to look a little bit like what we would call a knot in the wood? Let's try another one. Circle, an oval, another oval, another oval, and then just draw a line that goes away from it and around the oval. There we go. And that's it. There are the little knots in our wood. And this is our post, which our barn owl is going to survey the area. It's going to look around for lots of crawly mice. So here we go. What have we got in the background? Let's draw a lovely big tree. And to do a tree, we just essentially draw a quarter of a cloud. And then what we do is we draw the trunk of our tree. And that can be a slightly curved line. Draw another curve on the bottom. A couple of V's down here. There we go. And then we're going to draw another one. Oh no, what? Yeah, let's draw another one over here. And what we'll do this time is we'll just put that curved line and draw another curve there and another curve there. And what we've got is we've got the canopy of our tree, the leafy part of our tree, right here and right here. And then we'll just draw a ziggly line here. And this is going to, we're going to keep doing these ziggly lines. This is going to be the meadow where our barn owl likes to hunt. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just make that line a little firmer there. And I think what we'll do, we'll just draw a little bat. So a bat is going to be two curves like this, a wiggly line and a wiggly line. And we're going to draw a foot and a foot. Do that by doing a little arrow, and then another curve there, a circle for its head, and two little ears. We've got a circle, triangles, curves, and we just make our nice and fluffy. Give it a rough circle which looks a bit fluffy. And we'll colour our bat's wings in, and there's our little bat. It's actually just coming up to evening. Now these birds will fly anytime during the day actually, but typically they really like to fly at dusk because that's when all the creatures tend to come out, and it's the best chance that our barn owl's got of seeing the creatures that are in the ground. They actually hear pretty well as well. They've got very good hearing, our bats. We're going to go on to colours now. So we're going to start, and this is always a good place to start, with a black pencil. And here's Tigger. Okay. We're going to use Tigger's tail to sharpen our black pencil. There we go. You can't see the bat, it is off the screen. Yes, it is, isn't it? Right, we'll bring it up a little bit. How's that? Sorry, guys. I think what I'll do is I'll just bring that up so we can see all of the picture. There we go. That'll do. We're not going to do anything on the ground anymore. So here we go. We've got our sharpened black pencil, and we are going to draw a line around the outside of our eye, and a line around the inside of our eye. And the rest of it we're going to colour in jet black. Not try and be neat on this. Doesn't matter if you're not neat. Doesn't matter if you go over the lines. We really don't mind. I'm just going to colour that in a little bit neater than I normally do. And as you can see, it's not particularly dark, and that's because I need to go over it again. There we go. And each time you go over it, you push a little bit harder to get a darker colour. There we go. Leave that lovely little circle. That's the glint in our barn owl's eye. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go round the outside with our black pencil. Black pencil, you can use a pen if you like. There we go. We go over the outline of our bird just to make it nice and dark. Make our bird stand out. And the front, I'm going to make it a little bit jagged. Okay, a little bit jagged, not too jagged. So the soft feathers on the front of our owl are designed specifically to make it sound less noisy when it flies through the air. They hardly make a sound at all. All I'm doing here is going over the lines that we've already done. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Don't have to go over all of the lines. We're going to go along. Hopefully we've got you back again. We've got you back. Yeah, we have got you back. Keeps dropping out. We're there. Annoying. Gone again. My producer. Lost you. Still got you on YouTube. Still got you on YouTube. Just give me a second. Control A, Control and V, and go live. So you should come back. There we go. You should come back on Facebook. We're going to colour in our beak. I'll carry on. I'm trying to multitask here. I do need someone to manage these streams, I think. Rob, if you're watching, I need you. So we've got you back. Sorry for losing you all on Facebook. I got you still on YouTube. Got you still on YouTube. Thanks for staying with us. Then what we're going to do is we're going to just use our creamy colour again. Go lightly over the wing. The whole of the wing, we're going to do lightly in this lovely creamy brown colour. Okay. If you haven't got a creamy brown colour, use a regular brown and just don't press very hard. Okay. Now, when our barn owls, of which there are about 4,000 pairs in the whole of the UK, 4,000 pairs is hardly any, is it? When you think that when we have blue tips, we've got maybe 15 million birds. There we go. Around the outside of our head. There we go. Now we're going to take a slightly darker brown and we're going to just go around if Facebook drops out again. Hopefully we'll get you back. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to spend a little bit of time just drawing little half circles here. We've gone over the half an hour again. Quarter circles even. There we go. And we'll just do some speckles over the head. Speckles are just little tiny pencil strokes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to draw, colour in our wonderful post, just following the lines that we already did. So draw your circles, your ovals again. what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to just focus on YouTube, I'm afraid. Sorry, everyone. On Facebook. There we go. Now I'm going to do the claws, just ever so slightly brown, and the trunks of our tree. Again, we're going to colour in. So yeah, when our barn owl is caught, Scruffy, look how scruffy I'm going. Still looks okay, doesn't it? You know. And then we're going to get a green. We're going to colour in our tree. Look at that, how quick it is to colour in. It's a scribbly colour. We don't care if we go over the edges. It really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter at all. And what we'll do is we'll just do scribbles again in our grassland. Scribbles in our grassland. Perhaps a few larger, more prominent scribbles in front. So here we go. They eat their prey. They eat it whole. They chunk it down, and what they do is they can't digest the bones or the fur, so they digest all the rest of the body of the animal, the flesh. They are majestic flyers. Okay, I'm going to do some shading now. They digest all of the food, all of the flesh of the animal, the insides, the liver, the meat, the muscles, but they can't digest the fur and the bones. They have to get it back out again. They don't. It doesn't go through their digestive tract. It comes out of their nose. I'm just going to draw a little dark fringe there. It comes out of their nose. Well, not their nose, their beak. It comes out of their beak. It comes out as one of these. Now that is an owl pellet. Now I wonder if you can see that. Okay, let's lift that up. Can you see? Now that is a very hard pellet, and it's made up. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how closely this will focus, but it's made up of very, very fine hairs. And what I'm going to do on Friday is I'm going to moisten this. I'm going to wet it. At the moment, it's very dry. You can hear that. It's very dry. What we're going to do is we're going to dissect this. We're going to moisten it up. Dissecting means take apart, split apart. We're going to moisten it up, soak it in some water, use some tweezers, and we're going to take it apart. And we're going to try and see what it is that this barn owl has eaten. I found this in the porch of a church not far from where I live, and it's proof that a barn owl exists and lives in the area. There's a bit of bird poo, which is white. This is a barn owl pellet. It's not poo. It looks like poo. Doesn't smell like poo. But this contains perhaps voles and shrews. Might contain, the bones from 2 or 3 different animals. Now the barn owl will cough up 2 or 3 of these after every meal, and then they can go about flying again and digesting more prey when they catch it. But I'll show you on Friday what that's all about, and I'll either post it live or given the current connection problems, we'll probably not go live. We'll probably record it ahead of time. But that's a really cool thing. So all we need to do now is we will write our names and our dates and barn owl, and the scientific name is Tyto alba. And there we have Our barn owl. So I hope you enjoyed it. Facebook, I'm very, very sorry for losing you, but we can't win everything, can we? You see that picture of my mum and dad in the laptop screen then? I'm going to bring you back over here. Just have a quick chat with you. So sorry for keeping you on. Normally it's 30 minutes, but I keep talking, don't I? So that's what I'm going to carry on doing anyway. But there we go. That's the size of that barn owl pellet. Can you see that? Uh, thank you ever so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed it as ever. I'd love to see you here again next week. Seems that YouTube is the best place to view it. So if you've got friends who can't watch it on Facebook, they struggle to watch on Facebook, please let them know that this is the best place to watch. Okay. If I can fix the Facebook thing in the future, then I will do. But I've loved every minute of this. So listen, if you've got any comments, you should be able to watch this video back again later at some point in the future. I think it takes about half an hour. You can watch this all back again. You can add comments after the event. You can email me, Carl at britishwildlifetales.co.uk. And we've got some very exciting stuff coming up later on this week. We've got more snoods. Um, our friends at Wild Bangarang have decided to make a range of snoods and face masks ready for you children to wear when you go back to school if you have to wear them in class or to and from. So we'll put you up some details later on in the week about how you can get your hands on those. But they're going to use lots of the drawings from my book. So thanks ever so much for joining me. I've loved it. I hope you've loved it. I'll see you again 2 p.m. next Tuesday. Take care now. Lots of love. Bye bye.